Here we go. Clean start. Arlington Heights, St. Viator, the Lions in 1. Chicago North Side in 2. Lyle Bennett Academy in 3. The Metamora Redbirds in 4. Dunlop in 5. Here we see the first of Cahokia's relays in 6. East St. Louis right next door to the Comanches in 7. In 8, Richmond Burton from far northern Illinois. Stanford Olympia in McLean County in 9. Ileana Christian in 10. Maple Park Caneland in 11. Caneland, one of the team factors today. In Normal University, the Pioneers in 12. That is Ileana Christian in the early lead, being pushed by Cahokia. That's Johnson for Ileana. Here is Normal University and Cahokia. That's Brady of Cahokia. Here comes East St. Louis. Everybody out of the blocks and flying after 400. That's 55. Marcus Jackson, the runner for the east side right now. It's Cahokia in the lead, being pushed by their neighbors in the Metro East area, East St. Louis. It's Jackson versus Brady for the lead. And there we have, I believe that is Normal University and Ileana Christian pushing East St. Louis back into the lead. Vroeg now in the lead for Ileana Christian. There's Bruno running for Normal University. Right now it's Ileana Christian. We saw 2 of their runners in section 1 of the 2A 3200. We're called for the 4x100, call for the 4x100s to the 10th. Here comes Caneland. Connor Johnson moving up for the Maple Park Caneland Knights. It's 156 flat. The record in this 7:47.92 set by the Springfield Senators 3 years ago. And a poor exchange by Caneland puts them back, but they're starting to recover. They're pushing for 3rd place. Right now, it's East St. Louis in the lead. Into 4th place right now. Going to check that. That looks like Metamora or St. Viator is now a factor in the 4 position. Coming around the curve, East St. Louis, Ileana Christian. That's Ryan Henry from St. Viator pushing the leaders. And here we have Caneland. Caneland's second runner is Carter. Carter versus Ileana Christian's Decker. Carter now to the lead. All right, on the back stretch, Caneland has turned into the lead with Kyle Carter. Caneland and Ileana Christian, that is Decker for the Vikings. And then you have U-High pushing for 3rd. That's Alexander Bruno for the Pioneers. He's in 3rd, just past East St. Louis. Stanford Olympia in the picture. That's Eskew, and he's being challenged by Olympia right now as we come into another exchange. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4. Caneland, Ileana, Normal University, Stanford Olympia, East St. Louis. Let's watch the exchange. And we have Caneland out to the lead. Acosta with the baton for Maple Park Caneland. Running right with him is Ileana. That's Wandal. The freshman had a great day yesterday. Wandal for Ileana. Acosta and Wandal running stride for stride. And 3rd place is Normal University. Normal University's 3 runner is Brendan Hoskins, a senior. Acosta and Wandal. Now East St. Louis coming back into it. It's Juan Askew. Juan Askew for the Flyers, and he's pushing into 3rd right now. Just under the 5-minute mark. in this race. There's Cahokia sitting back in what looks like the 7 position. It's still Acosta and Wandal entering the back stretch. Maple Park, Caneland, and Ileana. 7:47.92, the record. Here's St. Viator. Stanford Olympia in the all dark. And now Acosta has opened it up on Wandal as they come home to the anchors. Askew and Dunlap, I believe, has entered the 4 position. It's the Dunlap Eagles. Here's East St. Louis trying to get to their anchor. And the baton will get passed from Askew to Baldwin, a freshman. Okay, 5:54 as Maple Park Caneland now is in the anchor with Kucera. Nate Kucera. And Tony Wandal is for Ileana. They are taking on Baldwin, the freshman, who's in 2nd place for East St. Louis. Kucera in the lead. Followed, Lafayette would be the anchor for Normal University, and they're right behind Ileana Christian and gaining. And then we have Dunlop, and that is Roman, a senior. And that's Cahokia in all white. Behind them, that's Darren Payton. Quite the race here. Here is Normal University moving up. That would be Lafayette now into 2nd. We've got 400 to go for Kucera at the 6:50 mark. And they may be looking for Kucera now. You have Normal University Lafayette along with Wandal starting to gain, and there's Cahokia pulling up from the back part. Darren Payton staying to the outside. There is Wandal and Lafayette. Lafayette looking for Kucera right now at the 7:25 mark. We go into the curve. This is for the championship in Class 2A. The 4x800 meters. Lafayette and Kucera. Kucera. Here's Lafayette right now on his heels. Here is Kucera, 7:42. 7:47 is the record. Again, a very fast race here. The win to Maple Park Caneland, followed by Normal University. Ileana Christian. And the battle is on, and it's even between Cahokia and Dunlop. There is East St. Louis coming home, along with Stanford Olympia. 7:50.26 is the state championship for Maple Park Caneland. And that